Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of the video, today is going to be more of a serious video. I have tried to remake this video and refilm it multiple times, and each one just doesn't feel right. So hopefully this is the last time that I'm going to record this, because at this point it's making me go crazy. But as you can tell, I failed college. Those of you who didn't know, I was a junior at ASU. I was in my third year, and I was also in the Barrett's Honors College. And I say that in past tense because as of the end of the spring semester, I'm not enrolled in ASU anymore. I believe the term that everyone is officially using is disqualified. It means the same thing. I'm gonna go through kind of explaining what exactly happened. I mean, I don't really know exactly what happened, but I'm gonna walk you through the timeline. So the spring semester of last year, 2018, I failed all of my classes and I was put on academic probation. The following semester, which was fall of 2018, I did better. I failed, I think, only one class, and then the rest I passed, some of them barely. But I did a lot better last semester, and then this semester I didn't pass my classes, and because I was already put on academic probation, I was disqualified. Now, for some people, that isn't really such a big deal. Some people might say, well, college isn't for me, or I can do a lot of things without going to college, and those things are true. But for me personally, what has happened to me is a really, really big deal. And it's a big deal because ever since I was little, this was my goal. I had a very specific plan ever since I was little. I was gonna crush it in high school. I was gonna go to college. I was gonna graduate. I was gonna start a career. I was gonna meet all of my goals that I ever set in life, and I was gonna be happy. Life is not turning out that way. I've actually known about this for a while. I kind of started to feel it as I was going through the semester. I was really, really scared that this was gonna happen, and obviously it did. And it's taken me a while because I'm honestly, the only thing that really, really scares me is disappointing my family. My family are the biggest supporters of continuing your education. They really push for that. They tell me, oh, I'm so proud of you. You're going to college, you're gonna do this and this, you're so amazing. And it's been really hard to have people tell me that when I know it's the complete opposite. You know, multiple people in my family have been asking me, oh, you're gonna graduate next year, right? What are you gonna do? Obviously, I'm not graduating next year, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. And it's honestly just really, really sad to think that the one thing everybody in my family pushed me to do and succeed at, I wasn't able to. And I know at this point, a lot of you are thinking, why? What happened? A lot of people who know me are gonna be surprised, and they're gonna wanna know why, because ever since I was little, like I said, I've always really been focused on school. I've always been really, really good at school. And I barely even know the answer why. Which sadly brings me to the second part of this video, which is depression. I think that I really started to get depressed about 2-ish years ago. And since then, it has taken a lot from me, and it's shaped me into someone that I don't want to be, and it's given me experiences that I don't ever want to experience again. I think that the very beginning of it started about more than 2 years ago when I was a senior in high school. During that time, I had quit the basketball team, which I absolutely loved doing. I started working 2 jobs. I stopped focusing so much on school, and I started to lose myself piece by piece. But because I did so good in high school, before my senior year, I was still able to get full scholarships and more to ASU. Depression is such a huge topic, and it's different for everyone. Even though some people might experience the same situations or thoughts or feelings, I believe it's unique to every person. And I feel like there were maybe a lot of things that contributed to why I feel this way, and then there are a lot of things that happen because I feel this way. And I can't pinpoint exactly when it started, why it started, but there are a few things that I feel like had a big impact on it. Before high school, I had never really experienced a friend or a family member's death before. And if I had, it was someone who wasn't super close to me, so I didn't feel it that way. And in one semester, in a few months, I lost multiple people who I loved and I cared about, and never experiencing losing someone before and then experiencing it multiple times in such a short period of time, it hurts. I started to get really, really distant from a lot of people, well, really everyone in my life. There was a long period of time where I wasn't talking to my bestest friend in the world. I've gone into a fight with every single one of my closest friends. I stopped talking and being connected really with my mom and my family, and just focusing on finding myself alone was best for me, and that actually turned out not to be the best thing for me. I know a lot of people think like that, and just for me it wasn't that way. Well, I don't know if that sounds right, but I'm lucky and fortunate enough to have these people who still care about me and love me and accepted me back into their life and keep me around. There were a lot of days where I didn't and wouldn't get out of bed. I literally lost jobs over it. For like almost a full week, I didn't go to a new job because I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't get out of the house. Getting up and taking a shower was just too much for me. There were times where I would go to work and I would just feel so disgusting and so hateful towards myself that I couldn't even be around people. I had literally had to leave, come home, get into bed, and just block out the world. I not only just felt mentally numb, but physically numb. It's an insane feeling to think that you can't even feel your own body. Like, that is one of the craziest things I've ever experienced, where I just couldn't feel, think anything. I wouldn't go to classes. I wouldn't do my work, and it's not hard work. It wasn't hard to understand or too challenging for me. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And I've actually seen a definition of depression, or I've seen depression labeled as a mental disability, because of the fact that it enables someone to do regular things, to do regular tasks. And it's pretty fucking true. When you're that depressed, your mind is just blocked. Either you're overthinking or you're not thinking at all. And when a lot of these bad things were happening, I knew that they were happening. I knew the consequences. I knew that I cared about these things, and I should have put a stop to it, but I couldn't make myself to do it. And that's just how it was. That's how it's been for a long time. And another thing that has really been a struggle for me for a while is my personal health. In just a few months, I gained like over 20 pounds just by not taking care of myself. And I don't mean to pin my failure in college just on depression, like I'm not saying, but I think it had a really big influence on my success, and it's my fault. I know that I chose to stay in bed instead of going to class. I know that instead of doing my assignments and getting it over with, I shoved it to the back of my mind and just ignored it. I know I did all of those things. And I know I'm talking about all of these things like it was in the past, like I don't ever experience these feelings or experiences at all anymore, but I still do. I still have really, really bad days, but I'm not in the horrible, horrible place that I was before. I'm not at all where I want to be. Not at all. But I want to start getting there, and I think that's really important. I know some of you are watching this by now probably thinking, why am I even telling the world this? Why am I even sharing this? It's really actually private information. And I do agree, but I'm trying to get better mentally, and I'm trying to take care of myself more, and I'm trying to become the powerful, smart, and really grounded and connected woman that I want to be. And I feel like I can't even think about getting to that spot without confronting and owning up to what's happened. I feel like if I just ignore it and have people keep thinking that I'm still in college and that I'm still graduating next year and that I'm doing so amazing, that I'm not really confronting it and I'm just hiding from it. I think it's really important for me to be open about it and grow from it. I don't want to hide from it. It's a really shitty feeling, and it's really, really shitty that everyone who really, really believes in me and supported me is going to be let down and disappointed, but I have to start from there. I want to be happy. I want to be proud of myself and successful in ways that make me happy, and I want to start getting to that spot. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't even know what it looks like. So the question of what's now, what's after all of this, I don't even really know myself. I know for sure that I want to go back to school. I want to reapply, whether that's at ASU or not, but I don't even really know what I want to do. I don't know what I want my career to be and what I want to do for the rest of my life. And that terrifies me. But at least I know it now. I think the best thing that I can do from now is just try to take care of myself better and grow my mental health, setting and attaining small goals, build those goals up, and eventually work my way to whatever I want to do. I know that I definitely want to be in a better spot before I even think about going back to school, and I just don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff right now, but that's okay. I think that's going to be it for this video because I don't want to start crying on camera. I don't want to keep venting and pretending like everyone on the internet wants to hear this and that everyone on the internet is going to be like a counselor or a therapist for me. I just want to make it clear that this content in this video that's very depressing is not going to be my regular content on my channel. I just felt like this is something that I needed to get off of my chest and share it with everyone, I guess. Thank you for watching and staying here to support me. And I'll see you later. One, two, three, go.